Furi is an excellent use of the medium of video games. Many games have a problem these circles call ludonarrative dissonance. Ludonarrative dissonance is when the story and gameplay of a game don't really fit together, like how Cyberpunk is about a desperate race to survive, but hey, this cute vending machine needs my help. My favorite example of ludonarrative dissonance is those anime dating games where when you finally have sex the devs don't really know what sex is, so they just plopped in Candy Crush instead. Then again, maybe that is a good representation for men, because when I play Candy Crush I just kind of finger things I think might work and see what happens. Furi, on the other hand, doesn't have this problem at all. Furi is a story about an out-of-place badass having to adapt and win against the odds through determination. Combining this with a game that's about difficult trials of patience and adaptation works extremely well. I initially complained about the eventless walks between battles, feeling that for the pacing there's a lot that could hold my attention in those times. I thought I wanted to fight some goons or something, because I was used to doing so in similar games. In hindsight, the decision of hardly having anything happen in these moments is amazing. As I got further into the game, the silent moments between the bombastic boss fights became a way to relax while still building tension, but also a way to create intrigue about the foe you are slowly but confidently walking towards, and about the fabric of the story itself. The mysterious guy known as the Voice, always telling you that what you are doing is justified, but it's obvious that his motivations are just to get out of the prison himself. But the rest of this video will be quite spoiler heavy, so if you haven't finished the game yet, I advise you stop watching and do that first. Pepijn, jij kut joh! Ik ben serieus, nee, stop met kijken. Ja? Okay. Because I am in love with the structure of this game. If you're still watching, you know that the game's difficulty generally ramps up with each boss. Until the 8th, which technically takes like 3 minutes to beat, but since it's hard as balls, will more likely take you an hour the first time, or more. I think it took me more, honestly. When I finally finished him off, I stopped that session. I didn't think I was ready for the final boss. But when I was ready, I went through those minutes of anticipation with the best song of the game through my headphones, ready to kick some ass. I was expecting it to take me hours, that I'd come back later to try again, but the credits were rolling in only a few minutes. I felt like I hadn't really finished the game because I expected the last part to take longer, which made me stick around the credits for longer. But the background of the credits was most interesting, because it did so much. You could control the player character in a way I hadn't been able to before, with the camera behind his back. In an excellent example of show don't tell, you are shown why you were imprisoned as everything you come close to turns grey like an old corpse. I kept expecting it to end there, but when the credits faded out, the background became the foreground and you could go anywhere. In a game where the camera is never in your control, it's jarring when it suddenly is after it's supposedly finished. If you explore, you find the Voice and learn he wasn't lying about his child. But the thing that caught my attention most was a huge tower in the distance, where you are brought to your final and only real choice. In hindsight, what the correct decision was for the story isn't complicated at all, but it can be a difficult choice to make. Furi is about the lack of payoff for doing the right thing. The decision of let them assimilate and attack seems to me like a test of empathy under stress, about noticing the shit the people around you have to deal with, even when you're dealing with your own difficulties, when you've got work and bills and eating healthy to think about. Even then, noticing the philosophies and needs of the people around you, and then, though it wasn't what you set out to do in the first place, though those people aren't the friendliest towards you, doing the right thing anyway. You set out to escape that bitch of a prison guard, and the game acknowledges you did so by showing the universal sign of finality. Credits. The only way you're rewarded for picking the right choice at the end is knowing you did the right thing.
Alright, I recorded all of that months ago, and I haven't edited it because I'm just lazy and busy. And I had to record the video, the gameplay of Furi, which I wasn't really looking forward to because it's just kind of difficult, except it wasn't. Playing it again made it really easy because I know how to do it, and that kind of leads me to want to make another video. So if you're interested in that, just tell me. I want to make it about the gameplay more this time, rather than just the story, because there's a lot of things to talk about there as well. So if you're interested, let me know somewhere and I'll find out and make it in another 2 years probably.